welcome back. Hey, welcome back once again for another part 2 of this little saga I call The Best of Me, but this time I decided to do something a little different. I'm decided today just one of those days. A lot of people get on these chat rooms and stuff and say I'm looking for someone, but really honestly they're not real, they're just looking for their peace of mind. Like some people say, oh, I'm looking for this, and then you talk to them, and they're like, what?
Check the mail?
No.
Okay. Anybody call?
No. But the deal is, like I said, I can always do the best of everything. And here I go with the deal is, I just say, working on a train, working on something good, I guess. But sometimes, I guess, I can be a little airhead sometimes. But the best thing about me is I can do all kind. I'm gonna bring out the best laughter that you ever seen. Okay, here it goes. Hickory dickory dock. The bitch was sucking my cock. Cock stuck too. Blew that good, poked her in the eye. Fuck that one eye slut. Our mom bear, pop bear, walking down the forest. And mom bear ass pop bear, why don't we eat our porridge? Cause shit, bitch, when you think about this one, you suck that, and you suck this bear ass too. Pretty simply kind of funny. Or the one about Abraham Lincoln was a good old man, jumped out of his car with his dick's hands, said, excuse me, lady, why do my duty? Come on, baby, do some booty. I guess that's not really, those are not really funny, they're just really just saying. But the greatest thing about YouTube is you can just do all kinds of videos about things. I'm about to talk about something about a movie. I'm going to talk about a movie that's coming out on video. It's called Fantastic Four: The Rise of the Silver Surfer. I don't understand what they're coming up with these comic book movies. I mean, Fantastic Four was a good cartoon, but making it into a movie, probably it's a good thing. But look what they did to Superman. They tried to bring a new Superman, and that one didn't turn out too well. Trying to be the lousiest Superman ever, like the Batman Resign. That's the most stupider movie either, because you can't replace the people in those movies. I mean, you could try. Like they're making like a new Halloween, and I thought that was kind of stupid, making another Michael Myers movie. And Halloween's almost here anyways. Halloween will be here before we know it. Or the best thing about it is, a lot of these movies they call scary movies are not really that scary. I mean, I watch Nightmare on Elm Street, and a lot of people say, oh, that movie gives me the creeps. Or The Exorcist, where that lady spins her head around and stuff. That's not scary. Blair Witch Project, that was a joke. People running in the forest like, I'm scared, I'm stupid, I gotta run in the forest. Or then now you can start getting into this football crap, where people think there was like a quarterback once. I mean, this guy was an OU quarterback. I think his name was Nate Fibble. This guy acted like he was scared when he was like running on the ball. He's like, I'm scared, I'm gonna get hit. I mean, it's okay to be scared, but on a football field, you can't be scared of throwing the ball. I mean, that'd be kind of like saying, first you don't see, try being it. But like Mac Brown always says, Mac Brown, I lost 6 times or 5 times Oklahoma, lost 1,000,000 times to other teams, but I need to get a new raise. Are people's comments about the Gundy thing, where Gundy gets on his damn show and says, pick on me, I'm a 40-year-old man, I'm stupid, don't back on a kid, he's just a kid, he's not even a kid, he's 20 years old, he goes to college, duh. And people sit there and write stuff out. That newspaper lady should have been ashamed of herself for writing that report. Anyways, picking on someone just because she thinks she's so hot. But honestly, that girl is not even close to being a of them are stupid, are scared, or else they're just plain ass, go out with dumb, jerky guys. And they think they're better than you, and they sit there and say, oh, I got more money than you. At least I don't work in a fast food place, but everybody works somewhere. And then you get to the situation about wrestling, and you start watching wrestling, it pisses you off just because people act stupid on there. Like, let's take for example, Vince McMahon, a guy who sits there and calls himself a millionaire, and he sits there and acts like a fool. I mean, make a mockery out of it all, and this guy, and they make it where people's dads get kicked in the head by some stupid guy who calls himself the legend killer. But he ain't nothing. He's not a legend killer because he don't kill people. This hurts. I mean, I can understand why they come up with the concept of being a legend killer, because he did hurt wrestlers. I mean, but he didn't kill them. So if he wanted him, why don't they just change his name to Legend Herder, not Legend Killer? Like, but I guess in the WWE, wrestlers die all the time. Take for example, Chris Benoit, a guy calls himself the Wolverine. The guy goes, he goes like that. A guy who went psycho, killed his whole family like some stupid idiot. And then you have like wrestlers like Brian Adams died of some kind of, but we all know what the reason behind it, all these deaths, because they take steroids. And steroids is a big no-no in this life. You can't take steroids. I'm buff and tough. I'm like Benoit Hogan. I got 20-inch pipe on, brother. Or that's just plain ass simple. I just think a lot of people say wrestling is like a soap opera for guys, but honestly, it's not really a soap opera. For a fact, I could give you good reason why it can't be a soap opera. For one, there's no sex scenes in wrestling. Two, it's all about guys beating up guys and girls beating up girls. So, if it was a soap opera, you would have your love stories where, like on Days of Our Life, you have like Hope and Bo, or Marlena and John Black, or other people. I mean, and like Kate. I mean, she's evil. What do they have on wrestling? Let's see. Let's take for example, Love Triangle. I mean, Santino or Veronica, whatever his stupid name is, and Maria, they're not an item. She's just scared of the guy. The guy is supposedly stupid. And then you have like a little bastard. He calls himself, it's Vince McMahon's little bastard son. And then you have like JBL calls himself a wrestling god, but he ain't no wrestling god. He's a wrestling fraud. I think wrestling is kind of weak anyways. It used to be good back in the 80s where they had like Junkyard Dog, you had Animal Steel, you had Hulk Hogan, you had Audrey the Giant, you had all the bad boy wrestlers back then like the Barneric song, but now wrestling is so stupid and fake. I can't stand it no more, man. I watch it anyways just for fun reasons. I mean, there's a guy on there, he calls himself the Great Khali, a guy that don't even talk English. I wonder where to get these wrestlers at. Other places or what? I kind of figure everybody has their own right. But still, I know I'm talking all about a bunch of crap a lot of people don't know about. And then you get online, and I talked to a few people on Yahoo, or like they call it Yahoo. The deal is, they're all the same. I mean, some women out here just play the game. Most of them don't even talk to me. And I mean, I get on this little thing of just say hello or just say hi, or as I call it. I mean, even people in my own state won't even talk to me. That's even worse than that's worse than a freaking. And then you watch a freaking football this weekend.